And they told me you were ill.
Adam Chandler, as I live and breathe gratefully.
Vanessa Bennett, you are as stunning as ever, my darling.
Oh, and you are still a silver-tongued devil.
Uh-huh.
What brings you here?
The nurse on your floor said you were down here.
You sought me out.
Well, of course I did. When I found out you were in my neck of the woods, I had to come and have a visit. It's been, I don't know, how long?
Oh, much too, and that's all we're going to say about that. You know, I didn't realize you lived in Pine Valley. I mean, how did you find me? I didn't see you at the charity event.
Actually, I heard from a mutual friend, Erica Kay.
Is Erica in there? I heard they moved her out of ICU.
Yeah, they moved her a little while ago.
Well, that's good, isn't it, that she's out of ICU?
Yeah, she is stabilized, yeah.
Good. She up for company?
No, darling, you don't know the whole story.
Well, you called and said she was in an accident. I know she had emergency surgery.
Well, there's more.
She's gonna be all right, isn't she?
As far as they can tell, yes, but it's her face. Been badly hurt. And we don't know what's under the bandages.
Well, I assume it's too soon to tell. I mean, the doctors are taking
no.
precautions.
Do you think it may be scarred? It may be badly scarred.
Does she know yet?
No, she doesn't. And you mustn't tell her. The doctor says she must not know till she's stronger.
But how can that be? I mean, she must know she's got bandages on her face.
I know, but she doesn't know the extent of the damage. She thinks it's just bruised.
I can't stand this.
Miss Kane, we need you to cough.
It hurts. It's barbaric.
This is normal procedure after heart surgery.
Why did you operate if you're just gonna kill me after?
Erica, this is for your own good. We have to keep the fluids in your lungs from building up so that you don't develop pneumonia.
Do we? Then why don't you cough?
Sweetheart, do your best, okay? Just give it a try.
I can't.
Can't you give her something for the pain?
No.
She refuses pain medication. It's admirable, but I think that you would rest a lot easier if you allowed us to give you something to take the edge off.
No pills and no drugs.
Fine, that's your choice, but with or without the pain, you do have to do the exercises. I was under the impression that you wanted a speedier recovery.
Don't patronize me. You know very well that I want to get out of here. I have things to do. I have a life. I have a career. I have a camera crew waiting to do a whole television special on me. Cut to the bedpan? Oh, no. No, I don't think so. No, I'm not gonna let anything or anyone derail my life.
Your lungs sound clear. Let's try to keep it that way, shall we?
You still haven't answered my question. When will I get out of here?
You just had critical heart surgery, Erica. Not exactly an outpatient procedure. As inconvenient as it's going to be, you're going to have to put your life on hold for a little while.
No. I'm gonna put my life on hold. I intend to set a record to get out of here.
You do that. I want to order another EKG.
Right away, doctor.
I'll be back shortly.
I don't much care for that guy's bedside manner.
Oh, please. There's nothing about him that I like.
Oh, Dr. Hayward, did you tell her about her face?
No,
Well, don't you think someone should tell her before she finds out herself?
absolutely not.
I think you're making a mistake.
And I don't care what you think. If you countermand my orders and pose a threat to my patient's recovery, I will be forced to restrict visitation. Do I make myself clear?
Quite.
Well, at least we know that Doc Hayward knows what he's doing. He's sure been a big help to Dixie.
Dixie. Dixie's ill?
Oh, honey, that's a long story, but the important thing is that she is gonna be all right, and so are you.
Oh, yes, I am. I just got my life back on track, you know, Opal? And I am not gonna put my life on hold, no matter what the good doctor suggests.
Honey, you are the bravest woman I ever met.
Oh, the pain's all right. I'm just focusing on something else, that's all.
Well, okay, but I mean, what about? Well, there's bound to be scarring, and you're taking this so well. I just can't believe how strong you are.
Erica told me all about it. How she was in the parking lot with you when you collapsed.
Oh, yeah, she was an absolute dear. Great help.
Yes, well, good thing she was, especially since your own son refused to treat you.
Oh, was that Erica's story?
Actually, I'm not surprised at David's behavior. He has a rather spotty track record.
Oh, you know, would you happen to have any of these new stamps? I am so irritated with the rate increase. I had an entire
Actually, I
drawer
have a
filled
bit of
with them. Now I have to
history
look.
with your son's erratic medical behavior. But still, to turn his back on his own mother?
Well, little boys grow up, and when they do, they sometimes don't have time for their doting mothers.
Is that so?
I have so many of these thank you notes to get. I mean, everyone here has been absolutely lovely to me.
Yes, as I saw. Are there any flowers that you don't have?
Oh, Adam, you needn't send me any flowers. Please, I'll just have to write you a thank you. No, why don't you send some to Erica, though? No. She probably can't have them in ICU. And by the way, have you heard anything new on her prognosis?
Erica's in the hospital?
Oh, why? Just presumed that that's why you were here. She had a horrible car accident, and I'm told that the injuries are quite severe.
Of course, I'm concerned, but I mean, sure, it's a really horrible-looking incision. I haven't looked at it yet. But, you know, with plastic surgery, I'm going to be fine.
Your chest.
It's going to fade. I'm going to use makeup. I'm going to be in a low-cut dress before you could say décolletage. I'm going to wear one on my TV special.
Well, yeah, your chest, honey, but what about your...
Mrs. Cortland. Miss Kay needs some rest. We're prepping her for an EKG. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Oh, sure, honey. I'll be right outside if you need me, okay?
You don't need to be so rude.
She doesn't know yet, does she?
Did you say something to her?
Oh, almost. I came so close to making the blunder of a lifetime.
Darling, didn't you check with the nurse first?
Well, there wasn't anybody around, so I just went in.
Well, Dr. Hayward said that she shouldn't be told. He made it very clear.
Yeah, he made sure I didn't open my yap. He threw me out.
Yeah, well, probably it's all for the best, darling. I mean, we're all too upset.
She's gonna find out sometime.
I know. And when she does...
Erica's been injured. When?
Oh, I'm sorry to be the one to give you this news, Adam. It was the night of the blizzard.
But I saw no notice in the papers.
Well, I think the hospital was really trying to keep it hush-hush. I mean, can you imagine the mob scene here if they find out that Erica Kane is in the Pine Valley Hospital? And I am certain that the staff here cannot handle the paparazzi.
Yeah, I better talk to Joe. If the news gets out, her enchantment stock could plummet.
Adam, really, you look pale as a ghost. I take it you and your ex-wife are still quite close, huh?
Well, our relationship is complex, but Erica always knows she can count on me.
Adam, you sound like a very good friend to have around.
Get away from her. Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
We're in the middle of a private conversation.
Miss Bennett is recuperating.
Oh, dear, please, there's no need to fuss over me, really. Adam and I were just catching up.
Yes, we have a lot to talk about. And a lot of things she doesn't know.
Adam enjoys telling lies about me.
You wouldn't be practicing medicine in this hospital at all if Palmer Cortland weren't on the board of directors. You'd be in jail.
Oh, gentlemen, please, come on. Adam and I were simply, having a nice, friendly little visit, the one of many more to come.
Yes, it will be my pleasure. And next time, I hope it will be a different location and different company.
Oh, now be nice, really. You know Gandhi, and I know that, too.
I really must be going. If you'll excuse me.
Of course. Don't glower, son. It's unbecoming.
What did he want?
Some people actually find my company interesting.
Don't trust him. Don't trust his friendship. Don't trust anything about that man.
Well, it's a shame you've made such a powerful enemy. That wasn't wise.
Oh, I can handle Adam Chandler when the time is right.
Oh? How do you presume to do that?
Well, there must be something non-addictive they can give you.
No, I don't want to risk anything. I just feel some pain when I breathe, so given the alternative, I think I'll deal with the pain. Oh, honey, you are a wonder. I just don't want anything to slow me down, you know what I mean? I have to get out of here before Bianca hears about this.
Doesn't she know?
No.
Huh?
No, don't tell her. No, because she would leave the clinic. She'd want to be here in a minute, and she's making so much progress, and I wouldn't want her to risk her own recovery, and I don't want her to see me like this. I look like a mummy. But you know what? I think I'm getting better. Because this is not tingling anymore. So I'm sure my face is better, and I think the swelling from all of these bruises has gone down.
Is there anything I can bring you? A good book? Some chocolate truffles?
She can fit the chocolate truffles through a straw. But there is something.
Name it.
There are 2 books. There's one at the bookstore. I saw it. It's on Los Angeles. The other one is on all those great classic movie stars, the glamorous ones, the Ava Gardner and Marilyn Monroe.
Honey, don't you think it's a little early to be thinking about traveling?
Oh, no, Opal, this is research for me. For when I go back to modeling. I'm gonna call my new campaign Return to Glamour. And so I plan to be photographed like all those really great film beauties. And I want to use Hollywood as a backdrop. I think I'll take some pictures in front of that big Hollywood sign, and I'm going to be photographed on the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Isn't that great?
Sure, darling.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Right, darling. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, me too, girlfriend.
Myrtle, Opal, you should tell me about Palmer.
Oh, it's nothing that can't keep.
I'll bring you those books.
Oh,
Are you all right?
Yes, I just wasn't prepared.
Well, did you talk to the nurse?
Yes, I won't say anything.
Adam? Is that you?
In the flesh. I brought you these, although obviously you already have plenty.
You're very beautiful, thank you.
Yes, I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. I just heard. How are you feeling?
Oh, fine. I mean, if I could survive marriage to you twice, I could survive this, right? How did you find out? Not the media.
Oh, no, not the press. No. I took steps to keep this out of the press. It's all right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, then how?
Vanessa Bennett told me.
She did. Well, then I guess she told you that, her son is my cardiologist.
No. Don't you worry about that. I know a clinic in Switzerland.
No, Adam, that's not necessary, really. The truth is this Dr. Hayward is doing a very good job. I mean, he actually saved my life.
What were you doing driving in weather like that? What was so urgent you couldn't wait out the blizzard?
I don't know. I don't remember. Wait a minute. It's starting to come back.